Good morning, Pisces. Today you can see I've got my mascot back with me. You may have seen him if you watched the Leo reading. The reason why I've got him is because he's a polar bear, and I associate polar bears with Pisces energy. So I got him out for Leo's reading because I found it funny that he was a polar bear dressed as a lion. Lions are Leo's animal. So yeah, I thought he'd like to make a return and come and hang out with you guys with these penguins. Lots of Arctic, Antarctic. Fun fact, kiddos. Did you know that the word Arctic means bear? So polar bears live in the North Pole, and Antarctic means not bears. So penguins live in the South Pole. There you go. That's education time with Cinderella done for the day. But yeah, what I was getting from Leo's reading was that maybe there was a Leo and a Pisces that were connected, or maybe there was someone with Leo and Pisces placements in the chart. So take what resonates there. Maybe go and have a look at that link in the description box below and go and check out the placements of the different planets when you were born, because you may have some Leo in there that you weren't aware of. Yeah. Okay, so I was kind of getting that maybe there was a Pisces sort of disguising themselves as a Leo, or maybe someone who was getting like two different kinds of strengths, kind of the strength of perseverance, which is the polar bear energy, and the strength of courage and confidence, which is the Leo energy. So take that as you will. He can sit, where does he want to sit? He can just kind of hang out here at the side of the screen for now. The reason why I've got these penguins out is because one of the images that came through last night was this specific penguin, or in a penguin in a very similar pose. So not this penguin here on the left, but this penguin on the right, or a penguin in a very similar pose with its nose pointing down. But it was stood on a British lamppost. So British lampposts, they kind of come up like this and then sort of over like that normally. That's kind of like the standard ones that you see everywhere. And so yeah, he was stood on the edge of the lamppost, kind of looking down, and it was funny to me because like we have birds on the lamppost all the time here, like it's a perfect perch for birds, but penguins don't fly. So what it was doing up on the lamppost, I've got no idea. In Britain, no idea. Very strange. Yeah, but I thought it might be significant to someone. It might make sense to someone. I got 3 images through last night, probably more that I don't remember actually, but the 2 that came through clearly was the penguin on the lamppost, and I also got an image of a photo frame with an image inside it. So it was landscape. It was landscape like this, and the background was all green leaves. So it's like people sat in front of bushes, and here in the foreground was a family. Now I couldn't make out the faces or anything like that, or any details about how many members of the family were there, but it seemed to me like parents and a child, or parents and 2 children, maybe an animal, I don't know, some sort of family unit in the middle. But the family was fading in and out, so the first time I saw it, I could see the family, but as I was watching, they kind of faded, and then all I could see was the leafy background, and then they faded back in again. So they were kind of fading in and out like that. So I don't know if that means perhaps that perhaps somebody is trying to get over something from the past in regards to a family situation. So trying to put the past in the past, leave the past behind and move on. Or perhaps somebody's ready to kind of fill that void and start a family. Sort of take it either way for, there, or leave it if it doesn't fit your situation. These messages I feel come through for kind of more individuals rather than Pisces energy as a whole. So if anything I'm saying here doesn't work for you, just leave it. Then the final image that I saw was the nose of a lion. It was like literally like the tip of a lion. My nose is squeaking. That's so funny. I don't know if you can hear it. As I'm talking about the nose of a lion, my nose starts squeaking. Oh my goodness, it's doing it again. Someone got like a little squeaky lion toy, and when you push its nose, it squeaks. But yeah, I could just see the nose of the lion there. So I think that's the images out of the way. I didn't get any songs through other than Tayla Parx' I Don't Want to Dance Alone, which has been playing in my head non-stop, to be honest, this week, because she's been on my Twitter timeline a lot, and I really like that song. So I think that's just me liking the song. I don't know if that's a message for anyone. You can go and look it up if you like. I played Spotify. I randomized all my liked songs. I've got about 500, 600 liked songs on Spotify at the moment. adding more daily. But the songs that randomised for you, as I was kind of setting up my cards, were Come As You Are by Nirvana, which was funny actually, because the image of that album cover is a baby underwater, and I think of Pisces as my water babies. I was going to say actually at the beginning of the reading, I've painted my nails in kind of like oh please focus, a kind of glittery mermaid blue, because you're my Pisces, you're my water babies. And so yeah, it was funny to me that the very first song that played was Nirvana with that water baby on the front cover. And then I got Hedonism, and then in brackets Just Because You Feel Good by Skunk and Anansie, Lily by Alan Walker, Someone to Love by Jefferson Aeroplane, Don't You Want Somebody to Love, Angry Johnny by Poe, and Rewired by Kasabian. You've got quite a lot of kind of non-mainstream music there, I'd say. It's kind of yeah, kind of quite quirky music came through for you there. Not all, you know, I do have mainstream music on my Spotify, so it might be significant that you got like 6 kind of quite quirky, maybe slightly anti-establishment songs as well. Quite a lot of rock there as well, rock bands. Okay. Okay, as I was setting up there just to start the reading, I was seeing the cogs moving again. Sometimes I get this image of like cogs realigning themselves. So yeah, there may be some realignment going on here. Perhaps the universe is moving things around, shifting things around you. Right, I'm going to go to the Archetypes deck first by Kim Kranz. Oh, okay, here we go. I heard, so you've got the card, you've got the card The One, and I'm hearing She's the One, which is a song by Robbie Williams, and it's also a film, I think, She's the One, so I'm just going to write that down. She's the One, Robbie Williams, and film. So they may be extra messages for you there. So we've got The One, the Prayer. I'm getting, well, now the songs are coming through, and you've got the Threshold. So from the prayer, I got Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, and I got Madonna, Like a Prayer. So living, prayer, like a prayer. I'm just making notes so that I can put those down in the description box below for you. And it almost does look like a concert to me. You know, it's like this is where the crowd is and they've got the hands in the air. And then this is where the performer is up on the stage. So maybe someone's a performer, maybe someone plays music, perhaps does gigs. Perhaps someone just really likes rock. I did mention that you got a lot of rock there with Like a Prayer. Okay, interesting. The One, the Prayer, and the Threshold. So somebody may have been praying for something, praying for the One. You could have made a prayer in regards to yourself. It doesn't have to necessarily be a prayer, because prayers have religious connotations, and I do realise that everybody isn't religious, or may not, or may, yeah, the word prayer might not work for you. So just think of it as a wish or a want. It may be conscious or subconscious. It may be something that you've actively, you know, gone, I want to manifest this in my life. I did actually talk about in your last reading the idea of manifesting through imagination, imagining, you know, fantasy and dreams, and this actually creating a new reality for yourself. It's almost like it was like people were connecting to their childhood, because they were remembering how to dream, how to envision a different life for themselves. And this act of allowing yourself to picture yourself in different roles was actually sort of widening the scope of opportunity for you. You were more aware of the different options available to you, you know, the different paths that you might wish to follow. So it could be active, it could be actively fantasizing, or it could be sort of a passive subconscious daydreaming. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if this happened? Or I could imagine myself being that person on the stage. So you may have actually continued that process and kind of imagined something that you wish for, something that you want, and this may be on the threshold of coming in for you now. You may be on the threshold of starting a new chapter in your life, and the one could either be you, like you're the one, you're looking after yourself, you're putting yourself first, looking after number one, or this could be part of the thing that you were wishing for. If you were wishing for another person, perhaps the one, you know, the person you're meant to be with, the person that you've wished upon a star for, this is the one for you. You may have met this person, or they may be on the threshold of coming in for you. Let me just have a quick closer look at this threshold card here. Yeah, it's like, oh, we were getting a lot of nest imagery at the start of the week, so this might be on the threshold of definitely moving out of your comfort zone, I would say. Perhaps you've been somewhere where you've been very comfortable for a while, but that's no longer working for you. It's no longer igniting passion in you. So you're ready to move into this opportunity, or this new cycle in your life, this new something new. And it may even be that you're staying in the same place, but you're looking at things differently. But you're on the threshold now of moving into this new energy, where you're moving towards things that make you feel very passionate and very my heart's pulling now. So I do feel like this is on the right lines for a lot of you. Yeah, so about to move into this energy that makes this, whatever this is for you, it makes you feel passionate, it makes you feel hot, it makes you feel energized. You're moving out of the dark into the light here, or you're on the threshold of doing so. You may literally be moving into the spotlight. You know, this is almost like a spotlight here. This person to me seems like they're on a stage. Yeah, or almost into the fire, into the heat. And this as well, this is like a nest. Some of you might actually be moving home. Perhaps you're at an age where you're ready to go and stand on your own 2 feet, ready to move into a place on your own, away from your parents, away from a previous family situation, a previous living situation, and you're now ready to move on to something else. Towards the one. Yeah, there's a sense of moving towards your wishes here. Right, okay. I'm getting she's the one in my head again. She's the one. Sorry, I'm sort of touching the cards, rearranging them. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else I'm getting from them. I think that's it for those for now. Okay, I'm going to move on to the animal deck. The Spirit Animal deck by Kim Kranz. Is it Animal Spirit deck? Why have I forgotten the name of this deck? I use it all the time. Animal Spirit deck, yeah, by Kim Kranz. So I'm just going to get an energy that's around you at the moment. This could be the energy that you're in. Yeah, can I get the energy that Pisces is in, please? Yeah, the butterfly, ready for a change. Ready to spread your wings and fly. So you've been through it's like you've been through some kind of process here, which has made a change in you. It's like, you're ready to unfurl your wings and let your true colours show. I'm hearing, sorry, too much again. I'm hearing fly the nest. Fly the nest. So the caterpillar is cocooned and sort of protect. I don't know why I'm seeing the cocoon as protection. It's almost like wrapping yourself up in your duvet. Yeah, something to do with being in the home, which makes a lot of sense actually with lockdown. Everybody has been in the home. So wrapped up in your duvet, cocooned. You've gone through some kind of process where this has sparked or ignited a change in yourself, and you're ready to really move towards something that you feel passionate about. Really let your true colours show. Is there an energy surrounding Pisces that we should be aware of? Is there an energy? Yeah, okay. The zebra, this came out for Aquarius's reading yesterday. So some of you may be connecting with an Aquarius, or may have Aquarius placements in your chart. I'm trying to slow down how fast I'm talking. I'm aware that I'm talking quite fast right now. So you may want to go and check out Now, there was Pisces energy in Aquarius's reading as well, so these two signs are definitely connected for me right now, and they have been actually for the past few weeks. I have been getting a lot of crossover actually between Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I've really noticed that towards the end of the week, that the energies kind of blend into each other. So it may be that people are connecting with those signs, or somebody has those placements in the chart. So the zebra is someone who, I see this as Aquarius energy because it's someone who's very, very unique, not afraid to stand out in the crowd. You know, someone who's not afraid to let their inner self show, their uniqueness, their creativeness. It's a very unique animal. Yeah, go and watch the Aquarius readings. See, I'm getting you mixed up again. Go and watch the Aquarius reading if you want more information on that zebra. This could also be you, like I said, letting your true colours show. It's not afraid to stand out. Not afraid to stand out in a crowd. And on the underline you have the unicorn as well, so it's very similar energy. It has this third eye chakra that's bursting with this rainbow energy, these creative ideas, I'm seeing those as. And then this is like the unicorn has a horn, so it's like the zebra is having creative ideas, and the unicorn has the kind of the magic to make it happen. The unicorn is very Pisces energy. Pisces is a sign most likely to believe in fairy tales, or to love fairy tales. Then the knights in shining armour, they're the princesses of the zodiac. I'm sorry if you don't associate with that. Maybe go and check out the other placements if you don't resonate with kind of that Pisces energy. Or it may just be that you need to reconnect with this childhood version of yourself, and just let yourself believe in the impossible. Let yourself believe in fairy tales. You know, the unicorn might be out there for you. So yeah. Sorry, my mind's wandered to a dirty place again. It always does at some point in the reading. Okie dokie. So what do I want to ask about Pisces? My little fishies, what do I want to know for you today? My mermaids. Yeah, we're getting a lot of sort of like, not fairy tale energy for you today, but like mythical creatures energy, like believing in magic and the impossible, and you know, things that perhaps you felt were never possible before suddenly seem like they are possible for you. It's like new doors are opening for you. Just tell me anything, please. Tell me anything that Pisces might need to know. Tell me something that Pisces might need to know. Whoopsie daisy. Right, okay. The birdhouse. This sort of, tends to make me think of the song There's a Little Birdhouse in Your Soul. So I'm going to write that down. Birdhouse in soul. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Say I'm the one. There may be someone who has lots of different options, so this is saying like pick one. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. And the lilies as well. What I'm getting from the lilies is, if you look at Nirvana, there's a live performance that they did for MTV, and I really like the recordings from that live performance. I listen to them quite often. But he's surrounded by lilies on the stage, so I don't know why that's coming to me. It might be significant for someone. You've also got 1, 2, 3, so there's progression here. Something is progressing for you. You're making progress. You're on the right track. If you don't feel that there's any progress being made, it's things going on. You know, I saw those cogs at the start of the reading. It's things aligning, sort of like dominoes around you. So there's things going on around you that you may not be aware of, but they are going to have like a trickle down effect where they do affect you. So there is progress being made either by you or by the universe on your behalf. So don't worry too much. You're on the right track. I feel like that was a very specific message for someone. 7 of Pentacles as well. Okay, I'm just having to think about what wants to come through here, and this is the King of Swords. 7 of Pentacles is reaping what you've sown. This could be social media, so the birds chatter, the birds bring messages. I'm hearing feed the birds. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff for you now. Feed the birds. That's from Home Alone. So Home Alone, there's leaving the nest is empty. Something's coming through there. It may make sense to someone out there. This is something communication, yeah, you may be communicating via social media a lot because you're stuck in the house alone, home alone. So yeah, social media may be the lifeline for you right now. Birdseed, something about birdseed. My heart just pulled then. Yeah, something about birdseed, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe it makes sense to you and you're going, yes, I know what that is. But it's something. I may come back to that. Yeah, I've got the heart pull again. The King of Swords. The King of Swords and the lilies. So lilies are about nostalgia, about looking at the past. But with it being the King of Swords, I feel like, and with me seeing that image of the photo frame with the family fading in, I'm getting loads of heart pulls now. The family fading in and out. This is like you've been. The main story that I'm seeing here is that somebody has been feeling a lot of nostalgia for the past. It could be that someone's moved on. Someone may have passed away, with it being lilies, and doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be some kind of relationship from the past, some kind of, yeah, and looking back and nostalgia and remembering things quite fondly as well. I'm seeing with that photo frame, but it's like you can't cling on to that attachment forever. You can't cling on, you can't stay in that dark energy forever. Okay, at some point you have to move on, and that doesn't mean you have to forget them. Like the image on the photo frame didn't fade and stay faded. It came back again. So what am I seeing from this? I'm getting kind of two messages at once, so it's hard to kind of disentangle my thoughts. What I'm seeing from this is that, yeah, the message that's coming through is it's okay to not forget about people, but not to be thinking about them all the time. Okay, it's okay to allow that photo frame to clear so that you can paint a new picture, but the memories are still there and they will resurface, and that's okay. That's the way it's meant to be. I think I've got that message right. Yeah, I've got a heart pull again. Yeah, so don't feel like, if you've lost someone, don't feel like you have to keep them in your mind every single minute of every single day. It's okay to focus on other things. It's okay to let yourself be distracted. It's okay to move on, okay? That image, those feelings, those memories are still there. They're not going to go away. They may temporarily not be in front of your vision. They may not be in the forefront of your mind, but they are still in your mind. They're still there. You're not betraying the person. You're not betraying the person by allowing yourself to live your life. Yeah, that's the message that wants to come through. The King of Swords cuts things out. King of Swords communicates what they need to communicate. They hold back what they need to hold back. They know the difference between the two. They know what's healthy and what's not healthy to communicate. They also know how to cut things out. So if there's I don't want to sound harsh. The King of Swords can be quite harsh, but it's kind of like for your own good. So I'm going to say what the King of Swords would say to you right now, and it's for your own good. Okay, it's okay to cut something out here. If this is a behavior pattern for you, if this is ties to the past that there's some kind of unhealthy tie to the past, even if it was a positive relationship, it could have been a negative relationship. It could just be a difficult relationship that's really sticky, like most relationships are, good and bad, right? It's okay to cut whatever ties or bonds are holding you back, okay? You don't have to forget them, but you need freedom from being in this stuck energy, right? That's a very, very specific but very, very clear message. It may only be for one or two of you. It may be for all of you. I don't think you're all in that situation, but take that if it resonates. If you feel like that message is for you, and I feel like it's very specific, take it. If you, my heart's pulling again. If you don't feel like it's for you, just leave it, okay? We'll move on with the reading. We'll find out what else we've got. Okay, what do I want to know? Can you tell me more about the zebra, please? Why is the zebra in this reading? Why is the zebra energy around Pisces? Can you tell me why the zebra energy is around Pisces? Nope. Right, tell me anything. What else does Pisces want to know? Need to know? Wow. Okie dokie. Thoughts on the underneath? Should we take them? Why not? Why not? Okay, I'm going to turn that one over last, but I'm going to have it at the beginning. So these two look like they're upside down. These two are the right way up. Which way around does this one want to go? The right way up. Okay, yeah. So the message is communication. Something is being communicated. I'm going to put this up here with the birdhouse, with the tweets, with messages. Okay, some kind of communication there. Okay. Somebody has felt imprisoned by an official person, but this situation is ending. Somebody may have literally been imprisoned, but I'm seeing this as the situation ending. It may be trapped in your own thoughts, or some kind of restriction placed on you by an official person. Again, feeling like that's ending. This card always strikes me because... Oh, I'm getting two things. Okay, I'll tell you the thing that I was going to say first, and then the thing that just popped into my head. So you can see someone here is trapped behind these bars. He's not looking looked after. Somebody's not looked after or hasn't been looked after. He's looking really, really worn, and is the only person who cares, the only friend. And this is why, guys, mice in the tarot are not always bad. Defend the mice, okay? The only friend, the only person who cares, the only person who's come to visit is this little tiny mouse, okay? His only friend in the world, this little tiny mouse. So the other thing I'm seeing here was the lock. Now, do you remember the penguin card? Do I still have it handy? I do. Right, okay. So you remember I said that I saw this... Oh, it's making sense now. I saw this penguin on the lamppost. So this penguin has a key, okay? And then this person has a lock, okay? So this is the key to this lock. Okay, this penguin has the ability to unlock this cage for this person. This may have already happened because these are in the reverse. Right, okay, so that's what that was. So the penguin might be the official person who's come and unlocked your jail cell. But I'm seeing the official person more as like the jailer. Oh, does the key... No, I thought the mouse had a key. It's just like the line of the bar behind him. I thought it was like he was going to help him pick the lock. 9 and 2 are 11. So 11s can be significant in tarot because that can indicate a partnership between two people. The 11 breaks down to number 2, which number 2 is a partnership. So it doesn't have to be love. It can be friendship. It can be a family member. Something there. Okay. Yeah, the official person, so that is someone, like literally an official person, someone with authority. They do have the courthouse here as well. So for someone, this could literally have been some kind of lawsuit or jail situation. I've just heard speeding ticket. Somebody may have got a speeding ticket. So this involves the main male. So if you're a male watching this reading, you identify as male. This is something to do with you, okay? This is regarding you. Perhaps you've been dealing with some kind of court business. Perhaps you're a lawyer. I don't know. He looks like he could be a lawyer. Yeah, some kind of... It doesn't necessarily have to be law. It could be contracts. It could be business. It could be something that's... like contractual, yeah, something that is like written and agreed and signed for, something like that. Yeah, but getting out of this feeling of being trapped, perhaps a decision is being made with this courthouse regarding this main male. So if you're not the male, then this is about the main male that you're thinking of. Whoever you're thinking of, it's regarding them. Yeah, because it's not like the side male, it's the main male. So let's find out what this is. Toil and labour. So this could be regarding work. It could be work contracts. It could be that a lot of hard work has gone into a situation that's felt like the word toil is kind of like it's like hard work. It's like a burden, like something that's felt like a long journey, something that's burdensome. putting a lot of work into it, looking at the finer details, looking at the stitches there. It's like it's like that cat wants to play. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you guys get to play with all the yarn, but I want to play with the yarn. So it's like, it's almost like this feeling of something that feels like work to one person feeling like fun to someone else. So the cat's like, why aren't you playing with me? Why have you got all that? Why have you got all that wool, all those toys, and you're not sharing? Like, what are you doing? I'm here. I want to play. Okay. So I'm going to move on to the tea leaf deck, which might be a bad idea because we've got so many cards here already. I just feel like we're going to get 100 more cards. Okay, so what do I want to ask? Can you tell me more about this imprisonment? Tell me more about the imprisonment, please. That's an interesting card. Oh yeah, a million cards. Okay, we're going to get a bit of a story here again. So the imprisonment is the throne in reverse. So we've got the official person and the throne in reverse. So it may be that there was somebody who was in a position of authority. Could be the main male, whether that's you or someone else that you're connecting with. Could have been the person in the position of authority. But this position of authority could have felt like an imprisonment for this person. Could have felt like it was, the rules were too stringent. That's not a word I'd normally use, so that might be particularly meaningful for you. And it may be that they're ready to step out of this role of authority and maybe have a bit of fun like that cat. Otherwise, it might be that if you felt restricted by a situation because of a particular individual, perhaps somebody in your organisation who was too strict, a strict boss, it could be that this person is leaving that job and moving on, which will allow you to be more free. Okay. So what else did we get? Bear is in the upright here. Danger, especially in money matters. So take that as a warning. Danger, especially in money matters. If there's something here to do with money, it's saying danger. Okay, pineapple in the reverse. Reconciliation. So if you're thinking about reconciling with someone, it's not looking too positive there. I'm seeing again, it could be this official person. It's like there's no reconciling with them, there's no agreeing with them if this is a boss that's too authoritative. Yeah, to do with career. Look, career is probably a boss feeling imprisoned by your job somehow. Mountain road, you are on the road to success, but this was in the reverse the way I pulled it out. So yeah, I feel like there really has been some kind of blockage holding you back, but this, I did say that you are on the right path up here. You've got 1 2 3 4, that you are making progress, but it might be that you don't feel like it. So I'm going to flip that upright for you. We're going to use positive manifestation. We're going to say we're getting on the road to success here. Discord among friends or family. Yeah, I feel like there's something to do with someone's job here that's discord among a job. I was talking about social media. The word discord always stands out to me there because it's yeah, because it's like a social media. It's a way for people to communicate. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, the kangaroo, it's like ready to jump. Somebody's ready to kind of jump ship, possibly. Right, okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. Interesting, you've got the mice there and the mice there. See, this is a negative mouse, though. This card to me, because it says discord among friends or family, okay, so it's not that the mice are bad, they're your friends or your family, okay? But there may be arguments, people may not be seeing eye to eye, there may be disagreements, people may be turning their backs to one another. Yeah, again, like I was saying with that mouse, I feel like there's someone here that's helping you. It may be this mouse that's running in the opposite direction to all the other mice, I don't know. Joey, I just saw the baby kangaroo and heard the word Joey. Right. I'm not going to use the other tea deck because that's a lot. Can you tell me more about courthouse, please? Yeah, King of Swords. So we've got the King of Swords here twice now. So the King of Swords is dealing with the courthouse. It could be the main male, or it could be 2 different people. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles in the underneath as well. That could be someone making some sort of offer. So if you are in a court situation, maybe someone's making an offer, but maybe that offer's slow to come. The Knight of Pentacles is a really slow moving knight. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck. He likes to plan things, he likes to think things through, so it takes him a bit longer. The King of Swords, Swords are to do with thinking and intelligence and communication. So this could be a lawyer. You can see actually the resemblance of the two men in these cards, how they both stood in the same the same way, shoulders back, same pose. So yeah, something to do with court situation, something to be being communicated. I'm seeing more information because he's reading the books. Maybe you need more information about the situation. You've got this message here. So yeah, the King of Swords is communicating something, perhaps signing a contract, perhaps settling some sort of disagreement regarding a contract. It could well be the main male. There is a similarity actually to these three males. Or this could be someone like an advisor, a lawyer helping you out, or helping out the main male. Take that as you will. It doesn't necessarily have to be a courthouse. It doesn't have to be super serious, but it could just be some kind of situation at work where perhaps there's some kind of dispute being settled, or again, it could be family court. I heard family court because I was getting that family imagery through there. But we have career here, so I'm thinking for most of you it probably is something in regards to a job. Okay. Can I get some more information on why the King of Swords is here, please? No. Can I get some information on the mice, please? The Knave of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords. So this is someone, I'm seeing it as someone blocking an offer of friendship or love. There's an immaturity to the Knave of Cups. So someone could be acting very immaturely. This could be a child involved because knaves are children. There could be 3 children involved. You've got 3 owls. Owls, though, are knowledge. So it's like if someone doesn't have that, you've got the moon here and the owls, and it's a knave, which is like young. So what I'm getting from all that is that somebody's not seeing everything. Somebody doesn't have the full picture here. Somebody's being kept in the dark. They don't have all the knowledge about the situation. Yeah, there may be 3 people involved here with the 3 owls. There may be 3 children involved. It's an immature relationship of some kind. But with the Two of Swords, it's like blocked. It's like mentally blocking something. Maybe because somebody's mentally blocked, they can't see the full story. They can't see the bigger picture. Which means this might be why the discord is happening. This might be why the arguments and the disagreements are happening. Because people don't have all the information. So maybe this is why the King of Swords needs to come in and actually explain things. So that people understand what's going on. There's 3 mice and 3 owls. Yeah, probably 3 people in this, whatever situation this is. But yeah, I feel like the King of Swords really needs to come in and clear things up. Yeah, the moon, definitely things, people don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, the Queen of Wands stuck to my hand then. I went to put it down and it kind of like, the card came up. So the Queen of Wands is someone who's very, very passionate, very creative, very fiery, could be very beautiful, takes really good care of their appearance. Could be seen as maybe a little bit of a player, but she's not really. She's in the upright. If she was in the reverse, she'd be a player. She's not. Yeah, someone passionate, creative, fiery, outspoken, courageous, confident, sexy. So you could be connecting with this person. I saw that cat as well there. Someone who's playful. I don't know why I'm drawn to that pendant that she has. And she's got a foot on it as well. It's like, is she protecting something? Is she holding on to something? Maybe you've given someone a piece of jewellery. If you're attracted to him, maybe you've got a piece of jewellery that you're giving to a woman. Or you could be a woman who's received a piece of jewellery, or someone wants to gift you a piece of jewellery. I'm noticing 3 as well. It's like a knot of 3. So it's like probably some kind of family tie in regards to 3 people. Yeah. Perhaps someone has 2 siblings, which would make you 3. Right. Let's go. I'm just going to stop my reading and restart because I'm at 40 minutes. Okay, so what is going on in Pisces' heart space, please? So I've got the Witch's Tarot here. It's a nice pack for heart spaces, for feelings and emotions. What's going on in the heart space for Pisces, please? Okay, we've got a card. In the underline as well, you've got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. They've been coming out quite often. I think they came out in, I don't know if it was Aquarius's reading or Capricorn's reading, but one of those two signs had the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and I think they've been coming out quite often for them as well, those two energies. So that's like a passionate, loving relationship. Oh, so in your heart space though, something's ended, something's ending, but it's a good ending, okay? Because you can see how this child here, he's offering up this bouquet to Mrs. Bouquet. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's from, I think, is it One Foot in the Grave, where she's called Mrs. Bucket. I think it's spelt bucket, but she always goes, no, I'm Mrs. Bouquet. I'm heart pulled again, so I don't know what that means. You might want to go and look that up. But the child's offering, he's really happy that death has rode in on his horse, because sometimes, now it doesn't necessarily mean literal death, okay? So don't panic. If you've experienced a loss, then you know you're going to know about that already. You'll know this is for you. This is in your heart space. It's not in the action space. It's not literally happening, okay? It's something you're feeling. So it doesn't always necessarily literally mean death. What it normally means is some kind of cycle ending, some kind of fresh start coming in for you, because you can't have a fresh start without clearing a few things out, okay? So death is here as a positive force to clear things out that are no longer working for you, so that new things can come in for you, new opportunities, like how you were jumping out of that nest, okay? It doesn't mean death, it means ending, okay? Just, I want to make that super duper clear. It kind of has like the War of the Roses sign up there as well, so perhaps this has been fighting within a family. Yeah, family feud I'm hearing, but I feel like the situation is ending, or because it's in your heart space, you wish it would end, you want it to end. It's like, I'm hearing I can't take it anymore, because it's painful when you love people in a family and you love everybody involved and they're fighting amongst themselves. It can be very, very painful. So that is definitely for some of you. I'm going to clarify that one. Queen of Cups, it could be in regards to a mother. Okay, so mother or wife, perhaps. Okay, oh yeah, it's a heartbreaking situation for you. Oh, Pisces, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull an advice card for you. We're going to get through this together, okay? Whatever this is. If this isn't resonating for you, don't panic, okay? It's just not your reading, okay? Go and have a look at your other placements or previous readings. There may be something different for you there. Okay, the cards are jumping off in my hands. As I'm trying to hold them, the cards are jumping off. So this is the side story for some of you. Some of you, Six of Swords, you're moving away from a situation where there was a lot of fighting, because the Five of Swords is about verbal conflict, mental conflict, okay? Differences of opinion, differences of ideas. So fighting, verbal fighting, not seeing things eye to eye, and so the Six of Swords is moving on from that, moving to calmer waters. So turning your back, moving away from that bad energy into a situation that's calmer. And what's this person moving towards? They're moving towards the Two of Cups. So this is a stable relationship. You can see the water as well. It's like they've arrived at this. I've got a heart pull, so I'm on the right lines. A stable relationship. It could be a marriage, but this is like, you can see how calm this is. Calmness, happiness, stable emotions, okay? Equal give and take. So that's for some of you. So that's really positive, because you've got quite difficult energies, challenging energies here in the heart space. So something has been heartbreaking. Knowing that you have to move away from this. Having to move away from something is probably heartbreaking, or somebody is moving away from heartbreak, okay? But it's because the universe is trying to take you somewhere better, okay? Somewhere calmer. Don't feel bad. As I was saying about that lily card, sometimes you have to leave things in the past. Sometimes you have to move away. That's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. The one that I've just realized, you had the one card. Yeah, looking after yourself for a change. I feel like perhaps some of you have been trying to look after everybody else, trying to worry about everybody else, maybe overextending yourself to other people, and now it's like, no, well, who's looking after me? Okay, You're looking after you now. You're thinking of the one. You're thinking of you. You're thinking of yourself in a good way, and you're turning your back on things that aren't working for you, and you're moving on. And it could be causing you quite a little bit of conflict in your feelings, but it's good. Okay, it's good. It's good for everybody involved, because if this is a situation that okay, I'm going to give you an example. If, for example, there is a family situation, now you could be anyone in this situation, where the parents don't get on very well and they're fighting all the time and they're arguing all the time. You might be tempted to think, there's no more love in this relationship anymore, we're not getting on, perhaps we should break up. But oh no, we have children together, we can't break up for the sake of the children, it's not right, we should be a family unit. But if you're fighting all the time, if you're arguing all the time, and I mean all the time, and there's no chance of resolving it, perhaps you've already been to couples therapy and it's not working out for you, that's not a healthy environment to raise your children in, because they're going to see that and they're going to think that's what a relationship is. They're going to think, oh, it's okay to argue and fight all the time and cry all the time in a relationship. That's what a relationship is, because you're setting that example for them. I'm hearing the beep beeps of a truck reversing. It's almost like an alarm ringing, so that might be a signifier for someone, a confirmation for someone. And maybe alarm bells are ringing in your head now. Maybe this is the tower moment for you. You're thinking, oh my God, yes, I'm realising now that isn't a healthy environment for my children. What am I doing? So it's almost better to sometimes to sort of say, right, okay, well, I want my children to be raised in a calm environment, a calm, stable environment. Now, that's not for everybody. I'm not telling everybody to get split up. Go and speak to family and friends, go and speak to advisors, go and get counselling, do other things first. But as a kind of last straw for some of you, this might be what's happening. But that's just a situation. It's hypothetical. Alarm bells are ringing. Okay, have I hit the nail on the head? Have I got it spot on? I'm sorry, Pisces, and I'm laughing, and I'm so sorry. The reason why I'm laughing is because I know people who have experienced that and who have moved on, and who, for them, it was the right thing to do, and the situation got better because of it. You know, the destination 1, 2, 3. It took them to a place where they were much, much happier in the end, where it was better for everybody. Okay, so that's why I'm laughing, because I can see the other side. I can see the end of the destination, even though it's hard for you now. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing because of the alarm, really, because of the beep beeps. Okay, I'm going to shut the window so we don't hear the beep beeps. Oh, there we go. So, like I said, don't make any life decisions, major life decisions based on my waffle and the cards here. Go and speak to other people before you do anything major. Okay, so in your thoughts, what's going on in your thoughts? Okay, that's why the lion's here. You've got the Strength card. You could well be connecting with the Leo. And let's see, why is the Strength card here? Death. Yeah, okay. So you got the Death card twice. So some of you may have experienced a loss, which has taken a lot of strength for you to recover from. Okay, I'm really sorry if that's your situation. You're genuinely, my heart goes out to you, because it's never easy. Never, ever easy. Again, though, the Death card does not normally symbolize death. You will know if it's that for you, because it will have happened, okay? It will have already happened. It's already in your heart space and your head space. Normally, it's the ending. So whatever ended here, whatever was heartbreaking for you, whatever you turned your back on and moved on from, it's like looking back on it. And very sorry for that interruption. So yeah, sometimes situations take a lot of strength. So yeah, you've needed to have a lot of strength to deal with whatever this is. Yeah, there could be someone who's by your side. There could be a Leo by your side, who is someone who offers a lot of support. It could be emotional support. It could be any kind of support, but this person gives you strength. It could be that you might have Leo placements in your sign, and that's where your strength is coming from. So do go and look that up. It doesn't have to be a Leo, though. It can be... Oh, I should point out that the Death card is Scorpio energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio there as well. Doesn't have to be those signs, it's just the energies. So yeah, but it's this situation has taken a huge amount of strength for you, but you have the strength. Okay, it's in the upright. If it's upside down, you wouldn't have the strength. You'd be losing strength. But it's in the upright. You have the strength to deal with this. Okay, you do have the strength. You might not feel it, but you do. I think mentally, though, you know this. Mentally, perhaps this situation may have made you mentally stronger, mentally more capable. Yeah, with that King of Swords there, this might be like maybe you've done a lot of growing up. Maybe you've had to do a lot of thinking about a situation. You're stronger now than you were before, is what I'm seeing there. If this is something that needs to end, if you're on the threshold, you've got the strength to do it. Okay. But go and get further advice. Go and speak to a King of Swords who can give you more advice, because don't do it just based on what I've said. Underlying there, you've got victory. Just show you that. If you're dealing with a court case, that could be for you. So I'm gonna get you advice. Okay, what's the advice for Pisces? 2 death cards in a reading. We're gonna need some advice. What's the best advice, please, you can give to Pisces? Oh, yeah, literally the best advice. Oh, you have the woman holding a coin as well under the underlying. That was in Aquarius's reading, I think. Or Capricorn. Again, everybody's getting all mixed up. So I put it on the thumbnail image though, so you'll be able to see it. You can go and check out that reading if you like, for more information on that. The Sun card, again, Leo. Okay, we've got the Lion, we've got the Leo. Got this card as well, Leo. There could be a Leo involved in the situation. Doesn't have to be. I'm just pointing it out because it's coming through so strongly. Really strong Scorpio, really strong Leo. And Libra, actually, because the courts indicate Libra. And the King of Swords as well, that's air energy. Yeah, Libra, Scorpio, Leo are the main energies I'm getting from this reading. Aquarius here too. Doesn't have to be. I don't know why I keep pointing it out. I'm like, it doesn't matter, and I keep pointing it out. So maybe it does matter for some of you. Okay, but the Sun is literally the best card you can get. In the normal tarot, the Sun is the happiest, absolute best card you could possibly get. It's like everything you could have ever wanted with the Sun card. Complete happiness. So I'm going to read what it is in this deck. It may have a slightly different message. Yeah, it's still a super positive card though. I'm going to hold it up for you. Noticing the goldfish there. Does this look like a letter? Maybe you're waiting for communication about something. Yeah, music could be important for you though. With that is it a trombone? Oh, there's a little baby there. Oh, look how cute. Oh, look at his cheeky face. I've never noticed that before. Oh, and a birdcage there as well, because I was talking about birdcage in your soul. Okay, so new beginnings and great creativity. The Sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Sorry, I can't speak again. Just as the Sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning. The onset of nurturing, new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you, with the one card there. I was saying about the threshold being like on the verge of something. So this is literally the same energy, like new beginning, threshold, on the verge of something, and it could be regarding you, the one. Okay. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. And I've got the heart pulls again. Can't believe how many times that's happened in the reading, because it normally only happens like, it doesn't even happen once a day, but it can happen, say, a few times a day throughout the day. So for it to happen like 10 times in your reading, it's probably really important actually. And God, I'm not surprised with, you look like you've had a lot going on in your heart space. Poor Pisces. So I'll just quickly hold that there. You can pause it and read it yourself if you want to. And here we go. Here's the other page. Oh, nope, that's not the other page. There you go. So you can pause that and read that if you want to. If you want to read that at your own speed, or come back to it again. I want to get another advice card because that was a difficult reading towards the end there. Can I get another advice card, please, for Pisces? And I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for this one. The other one was the Energy Oracle card. This is Wisdom of the Oracle. I just saw, it didn't come out, but I saw Thinker, so it's like referring to that King of Swords again. Okay. Okay, to be fair, yeah, you could definitely be dealing with the Libra. That's Libra energy and deep knowing, and you've got another owl there. So I'll quickly read these for you. What numbers are they? 38 and 43. I'm just going to pause actually for a second. Okay, I just wanted to check because there's lots of different types of messages with these cards. I wanted to decide in advance how many of them I was going to read, but I'm going to read all of them for the To Be Fair card. So it says, balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the cause of law and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are in this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you'll see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So if this is a relationship, this is a relationship message. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and not objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is a mutual benefit, and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Okay, so I'm going to show you the pages again. Again, you can pause if you want to have a read of that yourself. Then there's extra messages along here as well. There's a prosperity message and a protection message. So you may wish to read those yourself. I don't want to make the video too long by reading through everything. But there you go. There may be extra messages for you there. And then 43. So I'm just going to read the oracle message for deep knowing. Essential meanings, intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. The oracle's message. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when a story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Wow, I feel called out by that. That's exactly what I've been going through since Christmas. Okay, so like learning to trust the voice within, which is a Christina Aguilera song. So you may want to go and listen to that. Okay, some extra messages there if you do want to pause and read those. And there we go. So Pisces, that's your reading. It was a challenging one, but I think you're on the right path, and I think that you're moving towards a better place. All right, Pisces, do take good care. Do get further advice if you need it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.